Hey guys, Celeno here from PlayToEarn.net. Today's video is another episode of our weekly news series, where I'll be talking about major news that happened in the PlayToEarn gaming scene this past week to give you a recap. This is going to be another long video with the amount of news, so without further ado, let's get started. To start off our list, WonderHero to adjust PvP rewards. The developers of the turn-based RPG have announced that starting PvP round 23, the way rewards are distributed will be changed in an effort to have a healthy game economy. Rewards will be adjusted for the legendary, diamond, gold, and silver ranks. Instead of giving WND and lottery tickets to the top 50% legendary players, everyone with the legendary rank will now be awarded with WND and a lottery ticket. As for diamond, only players in diamond ranks from 1 to 17 can get WND and lottery ticket rewards instead of the top 55%. This means the diamond rank 18 and onwards cannot receive PvP rewards. With the gold rank, the players who are in gold rank 1 to 12 can now get WND and lottery ticket reward. And the same applies for the silver rank, with players in silver rank 1 to 12 being eligible for PvP rewards. No changes have been made to the black iron rank, where the top 10 players from every black iron group are awarded with a PvP lottery ticket. Up next, ZED RUN Lending coming soon. Virtually Human Studio, the developers of blockchain-based horse racing game ZED RUN, have revealed that the lending mechanic is set to come out soon. This will bring utility to the ZED token for the first time ever while enabling more users to play the game for free. In order to lend a horse, NFT owners will have to acquire a lending permit. In order to get a lending permit, racehorse owners will need to lock a certain amount of ZED tokens in order to be able to put their horse on the lending marketplace. One lending permit applies to one horse, requiring players to get multiple lending permits if they like to put up more horses on the marketplace for other players to borrow. Horses listed on the marketplace are locked in a lending smart contract, giving borrowers the ability to race in free and paid races as well as in tournaments. Players will not be able to sell or breed the horses they borrow. All of the racehorses that will be located on the lending marketplace feature a 50-50 reward distribution, with the rewards getting automatically sent to both the wallets of the lender and the borrower. Up next, the Red Village announces Rank Up competition. The Red Village has announced its Rank Up Championship or RUC, which will run for 4 weeks, from August to September. The RUC is designed to motivate Battle Masters to fight with their low-ranking champions while aiming for the top with their best champions. The championship will focus on a specific class each week, and the game will progress in this order: Outlaw, Heroic, Legendary, and Immortal. Battle Masters must use their eligible champions during these weeks to participate. These champions can compete in Classic, On-Demand, or Double-Up tournaments, which may either be free or paid. 1v1 or to-the-death tournaments do not count in the championship. Battle Masters can enter as many tournaments as they want using their champions. However, each tournament allows just one champion per Battle Master. A snapshot of eligible champions will be taken at the start of the qualifying period. The RUC will run from 9 PM ET on the 6th of August to 7:15 ET on the 2nd of September. The qualifying periods for each week will be from 9 PM ET on the Saturdays to 9 PM ET on Wednesdays. The semifinals will begin each week from 7 PM to 9 PM ET on Thursdays. In this round, the top 64 players will be assigned to 8x8 player tournaments. The winner of each round will progress to the finals. Each week's grand final will start from 7 PM to 7:15 ET on Friday. Players are awarded points based on their finishing position in each tournament. Up next, Crabada unveils item sneak peek and gives update on arena rewards. In recent updates, Crabada plans to introduce forging and equipable items in the later part of the current quarter, and hopes to tap into material-oriented economy. Players will be able to acquire over 100 unique items through various modes of gameplay and forging, which will be tradable on the marketplace in Q3 of 2022. Each item has unique stats and attributes based on the item's rarity, and can be equipped to give your Crabada a boost of battle prowess. These items will come in 4 tiers of rarity: Common, Rare, Epic, and Legendary. New arena rewards will be introduced starting from the 6th week of arena mode, dated on the 8th of August 2022, where the top 100 players on the weekly leaderboards will start receiving item boxes as a part of their weekly rewards. The rewards will be recorded based on the player's weekly leaderboard ranking, and these rewards will be distributed later in this quarter. Participants of the arena battles will have a maximum level of 50 in order to improve matchmaking. Players who have attained level 80 in the arena will be reset to level 50. Up next, ChainZ Arena MOBOX Edition Season 8 update released. The Season 8 update for ChainZ Arena, an idle RPG part of the MOBOX ecosystem, was recently released. For this new season, there are 20 new heroes, the same amount of which was added in the previous Season 7. These new heroes are spread across 5 different groups of light and dark heroes featuring both epic and legendary hero types, specifically 10 legendary heroes and 10 epic heroes. Alongside the addition of new heroes for players to use in various battles, the skills of 5 legendary heroes have also been adjusted. The patch notes also state that the Brawl Island, which is expected to launch during this season, requires players to stake the core token of the MOBOX platform MBOX in order to play it. ChainZ Arena is a free-to-play 2D idle RPG on the MOBOX gaming platform, which runs on the BNB chain. Players form a team of heroes and take on PvE missions, as well as create their own team formation to battle other players in the arena. MOBOX combines DeFi and NFTs to create a free-to-play, play-to-earn decentralized community-driven platform with the governance token MBOX token at the core of the ecosystem. It has its own metaverse called Momoverse, which had an update last month that introduced daily tasks. Up next, MonkeyLeague releases fresh game updates. In the game's 4th development update, players on the offense will now have the opportunity to make more moves until they score or lose possession, instead of having 2 to 4 moves per turn. The game's AI has also been upgraded to eliminate other players' idleness, such that other players will react to any action performed like a real-time sports game. The AI tech will strengthen the game's appearance and functionality. The team will increase the field size to a 10x7 quadrant field size without a half quadrant based on the feedback from the gaming community. The new field size will provide players with a better gaming experience, giving them the room to be more tactical and strategic in their games. However, the game time will not be increased. The team has tentatively increased the number of players to 6x6, increasing the need for a more strategic and tactical winning method. A free-to-play mobile version of the game will be made available soon. In the past 6 to 8 weeks, the team has unveiled Uncaged Studios, completed a $24 million fundraise, and also signed partnerships with Buff Games, Huga Gaming, RankerDAO, and BAYZ. Events like Breeding Capsule Drops, Breeding Season, Closed Alpha, as well as many other partnership deals will be coming up soon. Up next, Playstudios starts a blockchain gaming division and a $10 million Web3 focused fund. The gaming company, which owns popular mobile apps such as Tetris, is now launching a new blockchain-focused sector that will use rewarded plays to leverage blockchain technology and provide more rewarding experiences to users across its game portfolio. Previously, the gaming studio amassed a portfolio of free-to-play games, such as MGM Slots Live, My Vegas Slots, and others, that allow players to earn real-world rewards through its loyalty program. According to the company, its community has used its in-app loyalty points to purchase more than 10 million rewards. The acquisition of Undead Blocks, a blockchain-based loyalty platform for games, and a strategic partnership with Forte, a developer of blockchain gaming infrastructure, will serve as the foundation for the new division. Playstudios is also looking to use blockchain technology to expand its reward partners' opportunities while also establishing a more secure ecosystem to connect the community and its partners. Furthermore, Forte's blockchain infrastructure will assist Playstudios in incorporating blockchain technology into their games and loyalty programs. Up next, Undead Blocks teams up with Genblock Capital to host another $10,000 public tournament. Web3 zombie survival game Undead Blocks is partnering with Genblock Capital to host another $10,000 public tournament this week. The event will run from August 12th to 14th, and everyone can play for free with no NFTs required. This time around, players will use an AKM assault rifle as their only weapon. All they need to do is kill as many zombies as they can in 10 minutes. The only catch is that zombies will spawn faster every minute. Just like the last MP5 Massacre event, the first place winner will receive 10,000 Z-Bucks worth $1,000 in value. Prizes will be given out to the top 2,000 players as below. Interested participants will need to download a beta version of Undead Blocks. They need to create a new account on Wagyu.io to log into the game. Prior to the event, players can practice in different game modes to hone their shooting skills. Once the competition is live, they can click on Tournament to enter the battlefield. Up next, STEPN reveals new ways to earn GMT with the introduction of rainbow sneakers. In a recent Medium post, STEPN unveiled how users can earn GMT tokens even if they don't have a level 30 sneaker. Instead of waiting for the NFT sneaker to reach level 30, you will also receive GMT if you hold one of the rainbow sneakers below. There will be 4 GMT reward pools to earn from, namely Classic Pool, Rainbow Pool, Rainbow Plus Pool, and Shroud and Fraud Pool. A rainbow sneaker is a new type of NFT sneaker you can obtain through the 5-in-1 sneaker enhancement feature in STEPN. If you enhance 5 common sneakers into one, you will have a chance to get a rainbow sneaker. If it's 5 uncommon sneakers into one, then there's a chance to get a rainbow plus sneaker. As for the rainbow infinite sneakers, the team has not confirmed how users can acquire them. Rainbow sneakers will be trainers suitable for a wide range of movement speeds from 1 to 20 km per hour. These sneakers will not have efficiency, luck, comfort, or resilience attributes. Rather, they will only have 100% HP at the start, reducing as more energy is consumed. STEPN will announce the dates to launch them later in the following sequence. Up next, League of Kingdoms releases the CVC League system. League of Kingdoms, a blockchain MMORTS, now has a new competitive mode called the CVC League system. This system essentially turns the original continent versus continent mode that launched in February this year into a league system. The system is divided into 3 major leagues, a rookie league and 2 minor leagues. Each major league includes 8 continents, with every league featuring differing reward pools in the form of the game's Loka token, or more specifically, in-game Loka vouchers. Other kinds of rewards may also be given in every type of league. The Rookie League also has 8 continents, 2 of which have the highest amount of points getting promoted to Major League 3, while 4 with the lowest number of points are relegated to Minor League 1. In-game Loca voucher rewards are also present here. In all 3 types of leagues, Major, Rookie, and Minor, only players with a kingdom level of at least 20 are able to participate. Every minor league features the same amount of continents as the other types, but no local rewards are present when competing in these leagues, though various other in-game rewards will be given out to the best continents. Up next, Galactic Fight League releases info on Cryo Chambers. The team behind Galactic Fight League, an NFT MMA fighting game, has recently tweeted info on Cryo Chambers. In this Solana-based title, Cryo Chambers are an advanced tech used for recovering injured fighters. They are divided into 5 different tier levels, with each allowing owners of fighters to recover their performance, stats, and injuries. There are 2 different pre-game Cryo Chamber modes, the Crypt mode and 3D Fusion Printing mode. The former is similar to staking, unlocking blueprints for exclusive and rare items and wearables for fighters as the time goes on. Players then hop into the Fusion Printing mode in order to mint and turn the items into NFTs. With a chamber of higher tier, players are able to get rarer blueprints and commodities. Players will be able to use chambers to craft these commodities, which are needed for making various different wearables for fighters to equip. Every chamber tier requires a different commodity when using the Fusion Printing mode. There will also be in-game Cryo Chamber modes once the game releases, including enhanced injury recovery, neural enhancements for tier 5 chambers, and more. For more detailed information on how everything works, check out the team's Twitter thread down below. If you're liking this news list so far, remember to check out our website and news section to be updated with everything about blockchain gaming. Now let's get back to the video. Up next, Novopangea shares updates on recent game changes. Novopangea shared fresh updates via a blog post. Last week, the game team completed some updates and added a wake all button, recourse in the header for tablet view, a more noticeable feed all button, tooltips to the icons on the district map, a conspicuous upgrade complete button for storage updates, and more links in the profile section. It also highlighted buildings and lands owned by players in the Earn tab. These buildings are now showing the dynamic shifts, and the NFT card in inventory updates to the latest state when these shifts are over. They're currently working on fixing specific issues with the iOS mode as users face difficulties when they have a lot of cards. In the future, it will be possible to renew and cancel land and building contracts and navigate the district map using the dragging option. In addition, there will be a bulk update for release all workers and release all buildings and other API performance and UI updates. The team is also working on content that will live outside of Novopangea gameplay. Novopangea is a multiplayer strategy management game working on the Wax blockchain. The game was created by ZED Studio, a company with a vision to develop premium content and immersive experiences for its community through stories leveraging blockchain technology. Up next, DoragonLand set to launch free-to-play feature. DoragonLand is introducing a free-to-play feature where more players will participate in their immersive gaming ecosystem. Free-to-play will be the default mode for a new player who signs up. Players with at least 8 DoragonLand NFT cards in their MetaMask wallet can switch to pay-to-earn mode when signing in. New players should click on the Play as Guest button when opening the game. Players will be able to link their MetaMask wallet or email address. Every free-to-play player will get a basic deck of 8 NFT cards. These cards will enable players to engage in exciting battles and earn decent profits. Players can re-roll 1 random NFT card in the basic deck, which would cost an amount of DOR depending on the type of NFT. Free-to-play players will receive a default earning rate of 30%. The earning rate will increase depending on the number of DoragonLand NFTs in the player's connected MetaMask wallet. All rewards earned through fighting in-game battles can be claimed once the player turns to a paid user. Paid users get access to fully enjoy all the game modes and benefits of DoragonLand. The mobile version of the game will be rolled out soon. Up next, Arc-A launches a 1-week trial run of the Dynamic Prize Pools feature. Starting from August 8th, Arc-A kicked off a 1-week trial for its new exciting feature dubbed Dynamic Prize Pools for all tournaments on its PlayToEarn app. How it works is that more players enter a tournament, the more GMEE they can win. The announcement came at a time when Arc-A launched Season 4 on the very same day. Players can expect new games, new features, weekly airdrops, G-Buy competitions, token takeovers, and of course more GMEE tokens to be won throughout the season. Coming back to the dynamic prize pools, the number of awards will increase every time a new tier is reached. The more players there are, the more likely the tournament will unlock bigger prize pools. The prize pool will grow as more players join the competition. If you manage to stay at the same spot on the leaderboard, you will receive more GMEE in return. However, the number of tiers may not be limited to just 4. According to Arc-8, the team may test out a various number of tiers this week. Those who want to experience the new feature can download the Arc-8 app from the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Up next, MetaverseGo secures $4.2 million in funding to ease access to Web3 games. On August 8th, mobile gaming platform MetaverseGo announced the completion of a 4.2 million seed funding round led by Galaxy Interactive. With that, MetaverseGo now has an initial valuation of $40 million. The company will use these funds to develop its product, hire more talents, and secure more partnerships with telecom providers. MetaverseGo is an upcoming Web3 app that will allow users to access play-to-earn games, guilds, NFTs, and decentralized apps just by using a mobile phone number. There's no need for players to set up their own crypto wallets, buy crypto or in-game assets, or look for a guild scholarship themselves. Upon sign-up, MetaverseGo will provide users with in-app wallets to start playing games such as Axie Infinity and Cyball. In fact, they can also play with NFT assets owned by gaming guilds like YGG. After paying off a percentage of in-game earnings to the guilds, players can use the remaining proceeds in the form of MetaverseGo credits to pay for data or utility bills. MetaverseGo co-founders Ash Mandian, Jake San Diego, and JC Velasquez believe it is crucial to simplify the onboarding process for blockchain games. Mandian, who previously held positions at Facebook and ByteDance, compared the need to get Web3 onboarding right to learning how to drive a car. Up next, Elementos PvP mode set to release soon. The developers of Elementos, a turn-based RPG, have teased in a recent tweet that the game's PvP mode is set to release soon. Development of this game is nearing completion, according to one of the team's tweets near the end of last week. In this mode, players will be able to battle it out against each other using Mentos NFTs. Players need at least 3 of these 2D creatures in order to play not only in this mode, but also the PvE adventure mode. An attacker gets to pick which cards to use to attack the defender, while making sure there's enough energy to use the desired cards. The cards an attacker can have depend on the body parts of the Mentos NFTs. In the currently playable PvE mode, waves of enemies are sent by an enemy boss every turn, tasking the player with taking them all out using cards drawn based on NFTs being used. The mobile game features its own native token called EME, earnable in both modes and usable for purchasing skins for Mentos, breeding, and upgrading. Up next, StarHeroes alpha gameplay revealed. The team behind StarHeroes has released an alpha gameplay video of the upcoming third-person space shooter. The 3-minute reveal features footage which serves as a teaser of what we can expect to experience in the NFT-based title. We get to see 2 teams of 5 players battling it out in one of the 4 different maps that will initially be available to play in. There will be 3 different ship classes, with more to be added over time. Each of them will feature 5 tiers for players to level up through, with higher tiers allowing players to earn more gold, XP, and the game's star token. While it is possible to play for free, to actually earn the star token will require purchasing a Star Hero NFT and a premium ship. There will only be 6,000 hero NFTs. The purchasable ships won't be stronger than the regular ships that players will be able to buy using gold. Instead, they'll merely unlock the ability to play and earn. Aside from the competitive ranked deathmatch mode present in the gameplay footage, there will also be a mission-based adventure mode in the future which will feature the star token as a reward. More than 60 players are testing out the alpha version of the game. According to the FAQ on the official Discord server, a fully playable multiplayer version of the free-to-play 3D title is slated to launch in Q4 this year. Up next, Splinterlands partners with the MLSPA to create Genesis League Soccer. The developers of Splinterlands, a popular play-to-earn card game, have announced a partnership with the Major League Soccer Players Association to create Genesis League Soccer, a play-to-earn soccer Web3 game. The goal of this new partnership and game is not only to bring MLSPA players into Web3, but also to allow those same players to connect with their fans in new ways across both desktop and mobile devices. Genesis League Soccer will be made by the Splinterlands company and represents the first game of Genesis League Sports, a new sports gaming platform. In this coming NFT title, MLSPA players will take on the form of in-game tradable cards, with points and wins to be affected by various in-game events and player stats, which will be mimicking real-world soccer performance in a digestible digital format. A card pack sale is slated to start sometime in October this year, while those who sign up on the mailing list on the game's website may have a chance of winning 50 Genesis League Soccer player card packs. This partnership was achieved thanks to One Team Partners, a global sports company who is also the group player licensing partner of MLSPA. Up next, Gotchiverse introduces Mosaic Tiles NFTs. Gotchiverse has released its latest NFTs, 2x2 Mosaic Tiles, allowing everyone to utilize their creativity in painting the Gotchiverse. These tiles have 6 different sets of colors, each available for only 2 weeks of crafting. They are also available in 4 unique designs: Ghost, Diamond, Star, and Heart. Apart from the 2 weeks of crafting, you can also get them in the secondary market and the Avagachi Bazaar. Each color set will be released on Wednesdays for the 6 coming weeks. Blue is the first color set on the list and went live on August 10th. Dark magenta, yellow, purple, pink, and green will be available on August 17th, August 24th, August 31st, September 7th, and September 14th respectively. Like other NFTs in the Gotchiverse, users need unique recipes of Gotchus Alchemica to craft Mosaic tiles. Gotchiverse will also launch an EBIC Mosaic Tiles design contest to celebrate the end of the Mosaic Tiles mint period and showcase the unique works of art from the Gotchi gang. To be eligible for the contest, participants must come up with the best design on the Realm land parcels alongside minting Mosaic tiles. The first 3 winners' prizes are 5,000 Ghost, 3,500 Ghost, and 1,500 Ghost in descending order. The 4th to 10th place will get Gotchiverse decorations each. Up next, Karmaverse shares new features for the Raid Arena Season 3. Karmaverse has announced it will launch the Season 3 of Raid Arena with new features. This was coming after the game ended Season 2 on August 7, and the team began working on adjusting the main chapter's difficulty level and optimizing the output of Serum. The top feature is the in-game wallet, which will ease the steps for players to buy, sell, and trade in the game. Once this feature is complete, they can make transactions on their mobile phones and no longer have to switch between web and app. It will also soon be possible to join an alliance and fight against another, a mode tagged the Alliance War. The system will automatically match rivals according to their total score, and after signing for a battle, players can go to challenge their opponents. The game team has introduced a new weapon system where players can get weapons when they defeat opponents and win battles. Equipping players with weapons can also provide fighters with powerful bonuses. NFT rental system is another feature in the early development phase. With this feature, players can rent equipment from landlords and owners. In addition, the Biolab function has been upgraded with an optimized viewing experience for curing zombies. There is also a Hall of Fame on the website and in the game. Players in the Hall of Fame will get an independent building and monthly challenge champions of each difficulty level. Up next, Sunflowerland to offer its players with a new small farm expansion feature. Sunflowerland is offering 1,000 new farms to mint after reaching their initial limit of 150,000 farms. The purpose of the limit is to accommodate existing players while also driving rounds of new game adoption. Sunflowerland will give each account 1 farm, and the game's Discord channel will publish the information about the mint. The farm mint arrives at a time when Sunflowerland's performance on the Polygon network is at its peak. On the Polygon network, minting a farm costs $5 in USDC. Sunflowerland continues to have 11.53 thousand daily users, making it the 3rd busiest app on Polygon and the most played game. Some of the activity revolves around the NFT contract for farms, which can be traded on OpenSea. Sunflowerland is currently undergoing the most development with regard to building placement and land expansion. The resource-intensive project farm expansion will also include some SFL tokens. SFL is currently trading at $0.08. The token price has been steadily declining over the past 3 months and is now below its previous high of $0.26. For playable characters, Sunflowerland also plans to introduce dynamic NFT. Any upgrades will be immediately visible in the character's image and statistics when a resale attempt is made on OpenSea. With 256 ETH in value traded, farms currently have a floor price of less than 0.01 ETH. Up next, players can now earn weekly rewards while playing Conquest and Skyweaver. The Skyweaver weekly rewards feature cards, cosmetics, or even special items that cannot be found anywhere else. This feature is expected to go live with patch 100 sometime later this year. Skyweaver has a play-to-earn economy available through a special game mode, Conquest. Players can use USDC to purchase Conquest mode tickets. The game awards silver and gold cards to players on winning conquests. Players can directly trade these cards for USDC in-game. If you are a competent and consistent player, it is also very possible to make more money selling cards than you spend buying Conquest keys. Now that Skyweaver has weekly Conquest points, it has a new layer. When players play to level up the treasure chest, they can earn Conquest points. Every week, treasure chest will open on its own at the end of the week. A player needs at least 250 points to get in. Players earn points for finishing matches, playing with silver cards or gold cards, or using legacy hero skins. So using only gold cards in a deck would net the player 94 points per match. Up next, Queen of Metaverse Paris Hilton builds her own virtual Malibu mansion in the Sandbox. On August 9th, the Sandbox entered a collab with fashion icon Paris Hilton to build her virtual Malibu mansion. In partnership with Hilton's firm 1111 Media, the Sandbox is bringing the celebrity idols world to the metaverse. According to the Sandbox, the OG crypto queen plans to host social and community functions such as rooftop parties, glamorous social events, and a unique Halloween event in her virtual Malibu mansion. The partnership will also see the release of 11 voxel avatars highlighting the many personalities of the Queen of the Metaverse. Being an entrepreneur, DJ, and OG crypto queen, Paris Hilton is one of the early celebrities to embrace Web3. She started to invest in crypto in 2016 before debuting her first NFT in 2019, which she sold for charity in March 2020. Apart from leasing her own NFTs, the celebrity icon also launched a Roblox virtual world dubbed Paris World, filled with massive DJ stages, nightclubs, helicopters, and her own mansion. Commenting on her latest foray into the Sandbox, Hilton said Snoop Dogg's ventures on the platform actually inspired her to do the same. Up next, Vulcan Forge allows landowners to bank their XP up to 7 days ahead. After listening to the community, Vulcan Forge now allows landowners to bank their XP a few days earlier to secure their land staking rewards. Previously, owners had to log in or have a Sedalian active every day to earn XP to claim their daily payouts. According to Vulcan Forge, the original goal was to keep the Vulcanverse active on a daily basis. But as time passed, daily logins were not ideal for those traveling or coping with jobs, families, or poor internet connections. With that, landowners can now bank their XP for up to 7 days at any given time. However, daily XP requirements remain the same. The new land staking bar now contains 7 segmented bars as below. Each of them represents 1 day of staking rewards. It will take 200 XP to fill a bar. Once you fill all of them up, you won't be able to earn any more XP. A bar from the stockpile will clear out every day after the staking payout. In the future, Vulcan Forge will customize the XP requirements for each player. They could vary the amount of XP required per bar based on the number of lands you own. Depending on the team's readiness, this could also come with a higher XP cap or no cap at all. Up next, Vulcan Forge expands lava tokens to new games alongside major updates this week. In more Vulcan Forge news, its 2 sub-games, Forge Arena and Vulcan Runner, will now grant lava rewards. Players must have earned at least 10,000 XP before they are eligible to earn lava. Lava is an off-chain token of the Vulcan Forged ecosystem. Gamers can earn them in many ways, such as by winning matches in Vulcan games, exploring the Vulcanverse, or completing some tasks in the game. With lava, players can buy in-game assets, upgrade their Vulcanites, gods or lands, enter tournaments, and more. The list of major upgrades also includes a complete revamp of the MyForge page, game launcher, marketplace, and all Vulcan Forge websites. On Monday, Vulcanverse went through the 3rd visual upgrade. Over the weekend, the team rolled out a new feature allowing XP banking for a few days ahead. It seems more is about to come, as the team just posted about its long-awaited Metaverse engine Metascapes. If it goes live, anyone can use the tool to create one or multiple plots offline for free, then tokenize the land plot data on the ELSM1 NFT protocol. As such, it will help promote user-generated content and also a working creator economy in the Vulcan universe. Up next, Dinox land claiming and world map now live. The developers of Dinox, a dinosaur-themed play and earn combat strategy metaverse, have released a world map alongside land claiming. Players can now redeem land ticket NFTs for plots of land on the map, picking their desired location. Just like the tickets, there are 5 different land rarities: common, uncommon, rare, epic, and mythic. These are all visible on the map, allowing players to see which land they are able to claim. The land NFTs are on the Polygon network, and aside from being able to trade them on the open market, there will be a P2P marketplace in the future for players to trade NFTs in. Those who decide to hold on to their land plots will be able to stake them at some point in the future to earn various rewards. The interactive map features various filters that allow players to easily sort by size, unclaimed and claimed land plots, and rarity. Players will be able to make custom usernames, so if a land is already under a player's ownership, others will be able to see the owner's username. There will be more details on land staking in the future, as well as info on encounters in tournament and what kind of resources will be in these land NFTs. The higher a land's rarity, the more buildings, features, and resources it can have, while the terrain on which the land is located on has no functional effect, only visual. Up next, Ariva Wonderland's Public Alpha-2 launching this August. Ariva Wonderland, a tourism-focused metaverse, is set to launch in Public Alpha-2 this August. The upcoming Open Alpha is set to include lots of new features, though what these features specifically are have not been revealed at the time of this recording. According to the team's tweet, more information will be revealed soon. This blockchain-based title running on the BNB chain and the Ethereum network is described as a travel-to-earn tourism-based metaverse, in which users explore, socialize, build tourism centers, and more, all while earning from doing such activities according to the white paper. It has its own earnable token called Ariva ARV. Using the Ariva creator, users can create their own NFTs to use as well as sell. The world consists of one main crater and 7 different galaxies connected to this crater, which feature various structures that users can use, such as a theater, cafe, concert venue, restaurant, and more. Each galaxy consists of 7 different craters, while the total amount of parcels available is 160,000. The land sale is currently up and running. Using VR devices while exploring will be possible, visiting landmarks such as Christ the Redeemer and the Statue of Liberty. Players can also travel back in time to see things like the pyramids. Up next, Eternal Dragons reveals dragon nesting. Trailblazer Games, the developers of Eternal Dragons, a player-earn franchise on the Solana network, have revealed dragon nesting. This new feature is geared towards dragon holders, with the aim of rewarding them with a very special in-game asset called the Descendant Egg. This egg will allow users to breed their own descendant dragon. The nesting season started on August 10th and will either last 10 weeks or until all 500 eggs are given to nesters. Users get to complete various nesting quests to earn different fragments of an egg every week, with the descendant eggs to be distributed only after the nesting season has ended. Each nesting quest lasts a week. There are 5 types of quests: common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. Every type of quest has differing requirements. To start a common quest, users need to nest at least 25 common dragons, while a legendary quest would require nesting 3 legendary dragons. These dragons need to stay in the wallet for their entire nesting week in order to successfully complete the quest and receive the weekly reward. Completing quests rewards users with fragments of an egg. Users need to open a ticket in the official Discord server before the start of a new nesting week in order to participate. Up next, MetaDerby releases details on new gear, Blasphemy of Helios. MetaDerby has released this new gear known as the Blasphemy of Helios. This new gear carries a unique storyline. Titans created the Titan Company, became greedy for wealth and control, and lost their respect for the gods. They desecrated temples, stole relics, and unearthed the remains of deities who were the rulers of the earth, stars, and the universe in their time. Then, using unique technology, they could extract the essence of gods from these beings and fuse them into weapons humans could use to fight. MetaDerby continues to bring more features and updates into its ecosystem. It recently launched the MetaDerby Academy to help individuals navigate the world of crypto. The game is now available on mobile, and players will be able to connect wherever they go. In addition, it recently launched its first free horse racing lottery and the MetaDerby Quiz, where scholars won prizes of hoof. MetaDerby is a free-to-play and play-to-earn horse racing game where players can rear, trade, and race horses and bet on horse races. In addition, users can create their own games by buying properties in the Derbyverse, constructing stables, jockey clubs, and racetracks. Up next, X-Metaverse launches Gem System. X-Metaverse has introduced a gem system to enhance the diversity of the gameplay. This development is coming after the game team realized that players don't need to use all types of battleships. Instead, they can specialize in one of them and match it to their skill card simulation. The gem system is a play mode for all PvP and PvE battles, and players can match it in any combination according to the type of battleship and gameplay style. Gemstones give special effects to space battleships. The higher the level of the ship, the more the gem slots, the more gems can be set and the higher the battle value will be. Assets obtained in a season are only valid for that season. Players will regain them when a new season begins. Each battleship has 4 gem slots that can only be opened manually, and each slot has its corresponding color gem. When the level of a ship reaches 10, 15, 20, and 25, players can open a slot manually. If a player sells their ships while the gems are fitted, the gems go with the ship. To retrofit gems, players must put in 3 gems of the same level and color using energy cores and X-Meta tokens. A successful upgrade will result in a gem of 1 level higher. When the level of the gem set by a player is 3 or more, the set attributes will open. And lastly, female-centered fashion RPG sets up advisory board with top gaming and entertainment industry leaders. Fashion League recently announced the appointment of an advisory board of top leaders in the entertainment and gaming industry. The play and earn and free-to-play mobile game Fashion League was founded by famous female entrepreneur Theresa Libatastini. Before the establishment of this firm, she had launched a fashion doll brand I'm Girly and was also a senior project manager at UBS. The newly formed executives include Xana Roberts-Rassi, style and entertainment journalist at E! News and co-founder of Milk Makeup, Robbie Young, CEO of Animoca Brands, Thomas Vu, former lead producer at League of Legends and producer of the Netflix series Arcane, Beryl Chavez-Lee, CEO and co-founder of Yield Guild Games, and Charles Teagues, Director of Business Development Games at Unity. The board's primary function is to help shape the future of Fashion League with a community-led game that encourages players to build their virtual brands using the 3D in-game tool. Rewards can be earned by designing, selling, sending models on missions, and participating in design competitions. Libatastini has successfully lowered the barriers of entry for women, thereby attracting more women to GameFi. The company is set to expand its team members by 80% by the end of the year. The beta version of the game will be available on mobile and desktop by the end of the year. The team plans to launch the game globally in Q1 of 2023. And that's a wrap for this week's News Day. What are your thoughts about the news I talked about today? Let me know in the comments. I'll be back same time next week to give you another weekly recap. And for more info on everything about blockchain games, check out our website at PlayToEarn.net, where we have the largest database of games that have all the info you need. That's it for today. See you next video.